Real datasets are often enormous, not in the number of rows, but in the number of columns. Dozens, hundreds, sometimes thousands of features per example, and many of them saying almost the same thing. That's a problem. It's slow, it's noisy, and you certainly can't picture it. Principal component analysis, or PCA, is the classic answer. It's the workhorse of dimensionality reduction, squeezing many correlated features into a few informative ones. Let's see how it actually pulls that off. Now, to appreciate what PCA buys you, picture the problem it's solving. Keeping all of your original features sounds like the safe choice, but it rarely is. Many of them are correlated, quietly saying overlapping things, so you end up carrying a lot of redundancy and noise. And once you're past 3 columns, you simply cannot plot the data or see its shape with your own eyes anymore. PCA takes a very different route. Instead of dozens of tangled features, it builds just a few brand new axes, each one chosen to capture as much of the data's variance, its genuine spread, as possible. Fewer numbers, far less noise, and now you can actually visualize it. So how does PCA find those new axes? Walk through the pipeline one stage at a time. Everything begins with preparation. PCA first centers the data, shifting it so the mean sits at the origin, and scales the features so that no single big number column dominates just because of its units. Only now are the features on fair footing. Then PCA hunts for direction. It searches for orthogonal axes, directions at right angles to each other, along which the data spreads out the most. The first such axis points straight along the direction of greatest variance in the whole cloud of points. Once found, these directions get ranked in order. PCA sorts every principal component by how much variance it captures, most first and least last, so importance turns into a simple ordered list. Mathematically, these directions are just the eigenvectors of the data's covariance matrix, or equivalently, what an SVD hands you directly. Finally comes the real payoff. You keep only the top few components and project your data onto them, quietly dropping all the low variance directions that are usually just noise anyway. Same underlying data, but now in far fewer dimensions, and with almost none of the real information lost along the way. Let's distill PCA down to the 3 ideas you'll want to carry with you. New axes ranked by variance. PCA replaces your original features with fresh directions, ordered so the first captures the most spread in the data, and each one after it captures a little less. Importance becomes an ordered list. Keep the top and drop the rest. Because the leading components already hold most of the signal, you can throw away the long tail of tiny directions and lose almost nothing. That's the whole compression trick in a nutshell, and it's precisely why PCA can shrink data so cleanly and so cheaply. Linear and best for spotting spread. PCA is a strictly linear method, so it can miss curved or twisted structure, and the components it produces can be genuinely hard to name. Its real sweet spots are compression, denoising, and visualizing tangled data down in just 2 or 3 dimensions. All right, let's gather the essentials into 4 clean takeaways. PCA reduces dimensionality. It compresses many correlated features into a few new axes that capture most of the data's variance. Those axes are the principal components, orthogonal directions ordered by how much spread each one explains. Most important first. Keep the top handful and project onto them, and you drop the low variance noise while losing almost none of the real information. Just remember to scale your features first, and keep in mind that PCA is a linear method, so it won't catch curved or twisting patterns in the data. Want more of these clear, no-nonsense machine learning breakdowns? head over to Standarity.com, where a whole growing catalog of explainers is waiting for you.